No blood, no fire. You know how it's going down.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Welcome back to your favorite podcast, No Blood, No Foul. I got the pros with me as always, man. Introduce yourselves.
We in this joint, man.
What up,
Fago, the
What up,
ruler.
though?
Go ahead.
My bad.
Every episode with y'all, too.
Yeah, we usually just, you know what I'm saying? I was like, let me get mine out the way
Man,
real
you
quick.
go first. You
Get him,
go
Joe.
on. No,
Joe, it's on Joe.
No, I'm done.
Fago the ruler, man.
Yeah.
What up, though? It's your boy Jay Blood. We in the building.
Hey, Jay Blood in here, a.k.a. Doc Rivers, because he been coaching.
I've been coaching, y'all. My bad.
I've been coaching.
You been
Don't give him the doc, though.
Oh, yeah, you right.
No,
You
no.
right. Doc just got fired. You don't
Hell
want
yeah.
that. Doc fired. Monty Williams fired. A lot of coaches in the, what? The kennel, what we call it?
Budenholzer?
Get that.
Budenholzer. Man, listen, we in here. Now, a lot of y'all been asleep, you know what I mean? But we still following high school. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
We still got coverage. We got footage. Vince just played some crazy highlights from the family. So just to talk about it, they just did their circuit down in Dallas. They was 3-1. Darius Acuff, a.k.a. Cheeks, put up crazy numbers. But what a lot of people may or may not know is that Trey McKinney is on the squad too.
Yes, sir.
That's big news, right?
Yes, sir, for
Show you
sure.
right.
All right, so they went 3-1 in Dallas. I just want y'all to break down. I know Trey had some good games as well.
Big.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah,
game-winning
the
shot.
game-winning
I
shot.
can't forget that one.
Yeah.
So as y'all talk about that game, because Michigan is on the map, we got some of our best bright talent playing 17 and under as, you know, incoming junior next season. So what's y'all thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on it, bro? And talk to me about, you know, them coming together, you know, and kind of doing work for the family.
I mean, I think it's just dope, bro. For one, they both had amazing sophomore years that brought excitement for the state of Michigan, and for them to be going on the road with it, and now nationally, they're getting attention and people seeing, you know, what Michigan basketball has to offer. Trey's first weekend with the family this weekend. I mean, last weekend they went 3-1. That was the first weekend that the family had over 500 record, because you know they usually split the games.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. I think it's dope that we can show that, you know, two of our best players in the state of Michigan can work together and be
Get it
successful.
done.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, bro. So look, Jay, on top of just having Trey and Cheeks, they also got Xander Wedlow, who's been doing great for them defensively. And him being there kind of puts Dylan Grant back at his natural position, which is the 4. And then they got at the 3, they got Warren Marshall. You know what I mean? So that's like a good glue guy. We know what he does.
Yeah.
So with this squad, is it like, do you feel like it's like the best, and maybe not the best talent, but the best team that we kind of putting together to face other cats in the nation?
No, for sure. I think, you know, it's most definitely one of the top teams to represent Michigan. When we was watching the highlights, what I loved from the highlights I saw was the ball movement. It wasn't sticking.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Trey gonna do what he do, Cheeks gonna do what he do. The other players, it seemed like they was like, you know what I'm saying, moving the ball, getting wide open shots. But those guys are also doing a great job of moving the ball. So Dylan Grant, he been standing out to me. I think, like, I ain't gonna say, I don't know if he's the X factor on their team. I ain't seen too many games, but it looked like he's having a good run with the family this summer so far. Yeah. But I love that they went 3-1 in the EYBL. That's like, you know, that's some of the top. Yeah, that's the top of the top. So I like it, man. They represent the state of Michigan, you know what I'm saying, in a great way.
Yeah, for real, man. And I know, like, Cheeks was talking about how Dylan Grant was balling in previous sessions. So I'm looking forward to see what they do with the Peace Jam moving forward. But we got a chance to sit down with both of them, Cheeks and Trey. And I want to talk to y'all about the Kentucky offer. Like, as far as what that means for a player like that as a sophomore going into your junior season, what kind of, like, confidence boost does that do for a player to know that, like, Calipari and, like, Blue Blood program is looking at him so early?
Yeah, I think for sitting down with Cheeks, you can tell he's a kid that's, like, really focused and, you know, putting the work in every day. And I know, like, I think he's happy about it, and I think, just to see all your work, you know what I'm saying, that you put in,
Recognize.
And
Okay.
so I think it's dope, but I think right now everything is moving so fast for them that they don't even recognize. And I say them because both of them, Trey and Cheeks, you know what I'm saying? I think it's moving so fast that they don't even recognize what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's great for the state of Michigan. Honestly, with like watching all this stuff and watching some of the other talent, I think we got two of the best guards in the country, not just the state, but the country.
For real. Now, that's a lot of, like, top-notch players as well in the class, but this the class with Bryce James and, like, the Boozer twins and all that. Go ahead, Jay. What you
No, just before we get too far off topic. So, like, Joe, just, that was a good question. Like, you know what I'm saying? What does that mean to, the confidence or whatnot? Like, I just wanted to ask Joe, like, how did you feel when you first got your offer from Kentucky?
How did I feel?
Or could you?
I didn't get my offer from Kentucky till maybe junior, senior year.
Okay.
I think it's a little different now because I think for one, I was recognized early. Like, you know what I'm saying? I blew up nationally early, like freshman, sophomore year.
Gotcha.
But they didn't think I would lead a state. You know what I'm saying? So they thought I would either go to Michigan and Michigan State. So a lot of those top schools didn't even recruit me, like the Dukes, the Kentuckys, and all that. And for one, I was so locked in to Michigan basketball. Like, it was so much stuff that I wanted to accomplish here that, getting an offer, it didn't. Well, I got a lot of offers young, so it wasn't like a huge deal. You know what I'm saying? But now that the landscape has changed, it's like, talking to Cheeks Dad and talking to Trey Dad, it's like, he was saying, like, getting those scholarships from them, what they call the blue blood schools, is like solidifies that you made it. You made it to the upper echelon. You know what I'm saying? So
that tier one.
Yeah.
I respect it, man.
No, I mean, I know his confidence for sure. I mean, he is already a confident kid. But, I mean, I can only imagine. Shoot, I remember I got offered from Rochester College and I was going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So I can only imagine with an offer, like a sophomore getting an offer from Kentucky. You know what I mean? Kentucky is, you know what I'm saying, recognized as one of the top schools in basketball history. You know what I'm saying? So
Right. And then on top of all that, you playing EYBL.
Yeah.
So it's like you come back after, it's like, remember when players would like go to the Olympics or whatever and come back and be balling? You know what I'm saying? Just because they've been around so many good players, and it's like for the players that's not playing on that level, it's like, they're going to come back with an advantage.
Yeah.
But as far as them playing together, like, is that something y'all wanted to see?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
I think it's something we all wanted to see.
Yeah.
You just wanted it to be the right situation.
Yep.
Right.
And, you want them to make the decision on their own.
Exactly.
And as far as them making the decision on their own and it being successful, it's just great. You know what I'm saying?
It was something that I wanted to happen, like, and I wanted it to be, like Joe said, not a natural thing, like not something that's like cats trying to force something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it seemed like, man, from the highlights, and like it looked like they're having fun playing basketball together out there, man. So,
and what I was noticing by like looking at the stats, as far as Cheeks, 13, 19, 25, 30, I feel like coaches are going to like that. They're going to say, okay, he's adapting and playing with talent. Look at him go, so type of vibe. And Trey hitting that game-winning shot was, amazing as always. So we know both of them got that amazing it factor where it's like, end of the game, I'm going to get it done. So
if you had to, I'll let y'all go first, but if y'all had to compare, like, Cheeks' game to somebody that we've seen before, like in the NBA or college level, and also Trey.
It got to be a mixture of players. Because I feel like Cheeks got some, like, not that he just has no bounce, but he got a little Rod Strickland in there type of vibe, like where he going to finish around the rim, tween and goes, and he play like at a slow, fast pace. And Dame Lillard, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and when we interviewed him, he did say, like, Dame Lillard. That was interesting.
Right.
that was going to be the first person I thought. Because remember we was talking about just how, like, his whole setup is always, like, off of tween. And I see that a lot with Dame.
Yep. 2020 sidestep.
Yeah,
2020.
and I think Dame an underrated passer. You know what I'm saying? But I think Cheeks is an elite pass. I think he has a great passing ability.
Great
bro. You know what I'm saying?
ability.
So
yeah.
Yeah, I would say Dame, bro. I would say Dame.
What about you with Cheeks?
With Cheeks, I think I had to agree with both of y'all as far as like.
Who else in there though?
I think he's a little bit more crafty than Dame.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dame is more works off his explosive ability.
Mm-hmm.
Cheeks is a little bit more crafty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got a crazy change of gears, bro.
Yeah.
Like 1 through 6, bro. And he just
whatever pace he
know how to turn on quick. You know what I'm saying? Know how to get to it, gradually get to it. Trey, that's a tough one.
And the reason why I brought it up because I had a conversation with Marcus Stout. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Stout.
Yeah, what up,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Stout.
And he had called me and he was like, you know who Trey could be, like the comparison for the NBA, and this is gonna kind of blow your mind, but I feel like it's the perfect comparison. They got slight differences, but he said Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
And let me explain that. Explain that, bro, because
that's what he got to be though. He got to be point guard. I've been preaching that.
But like, I think when people like go watch Trey, you know, they either want to put him as the 2, you know what I'm saying, the scoring, then they find out, oh, he can create for his teammates, he can pass.
He can.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think Mike Malone did a great job of recognizing all Jamal Murray's skill sets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Jamal Murray, if he would have went to any other NBA team, he probably would have fell into like a 6-man role.
Scoring
You
point
know what I'm saying? Yeah. And because he has an unorthodox look for a point guard. And a lot of times NBA teams or NBA scouts, if you don't look the exact part they want you to look, they won't even, you know what I'm saying, view all the skills that you got. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how Trey is. It's like he's not like a prototypical point guard or a prototypical looking point guard.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Or shooting guard.
Yeah, right in the middle.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what Jamal Murray is. And look what Jamal Murray doing.
Cooking, bro.
You feel me?
And that's why I feel like Trey, because like seeing him push the point, because when Kareem was there, we didn't see it. I didn't know he had the ability to control the offense, bring it up the court. You know what I'm saying? Get him into that offense. Like he can do that.
And what does Trey do? He just like Jamal Murray, you see him posting up Schroeder.
Oh my!
Like give me in the mid. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about that later. But yeah, that's what I see. No, that's a good.
Jamal Murray will post up anybody. He don't care.
He be trying to get bro.
You gonna post up AD? What you doing? Post up AD, bro. Come on, man. Kick it out, man. We're posting up everybody, Jamal. But no, man. I like that. It's surprising because it's like I think like that's in his game, but I feel like I'm gonna say it's more. Matter of fact, I think it was your bro. He was saying like Brandon Roy mixed with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? I can't think who it was, but it's something in there. It's like he could play off ball and on ball so well. Yeah.
That's another good one because Brandon Roy's style of play, I could see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of the youngsters ain't seen Brandon Roy.
And B. Roy was the one initiating that offense, getting a whole bunch of assists. So it's like that type of player that where you might play it like alongside like a defensive point guard or something like that. Somebody like a old boy from the Kings, you know what I'm saying? Mitchell from the Kings. Somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? Where you can like dominate the ball, but yet still have that point guard to guard all the points. So yeah, man. I'm excited to see what goes on with these 2 guards, along with the rest of Michigan. Because I know, Warren Marshall, I'm excited to see him next season by himself.
For sure.
Yeah.
Is it any other players y'all looking at like that y'all have been watching online, IG or something that's going hard?
I'm so glad you said that. So I was at the we played in the Moneyball tournament. Shout out to Dez Ferguson. We played a Moneyball tournament last weekend. Yeah. I seen Chaz playing with Detroit Unified. Man, he looked pretty good. He looked real good. like doing a little bit of everything like he usually do. But he was getting some buckets. He was getting some tough buckets, bro.
He was playing a little more free, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
how
that
was
way. Like, I mean, he was similar, you know what I'm saying? But it was a little bit more up pace.
Yeah.
What's the big fella from Warren Lincoln? Long. He got taller. Put some weight on.
Yeah.
He looked good, bro. He stood out.
Damn.
So I don't know what that was, 17U or what, but Chaz was somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you know, we high on, and I seen him this weekend.
Cheeks said he the best shooter, you know what I'm saying?
That surprised me when she said that.
Me too.
Hey, that's saying
Not that Chaz can't shoot, you know what I'm saying? But coming from a shooter saying, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
I just knew he was going to say me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am, like, but.
And you got to think about it, they played against each other 3 times, bro. So, like, man, Chaz, you know, Chaz was balling, bro.
You know what I respect a lot about Cheeks is he recognizes what makes him dangerous. He recognizes talent. You know what I'm saying, and he give it the credit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
No, facts.
That's how you know that he's always up for the challenge and always looking for a way to, you know, defeat whoever he playing.
Right,
with.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You know who's who.
Yeah.
I rock
hey,
with
man,
that.
shout out Sizzle, man. Shout out Sizzle, hey, man, y'all got to come to Street Cred. Hey, this is the place to be, I promise you.
All right, man. So before we get into some, you know, coach movement in the NBA, let's talk coach movement. You know, in high school. My man, Torrey Jackson, Grand Blanc to Catholic Central. I seen a lot of people was happy about that. I know y'all know him, you know what I'm saying? So tell me y'all thoughts on it, on the transition and what this means for the Catholic League.
Man, I just, man, big salute to Torrey Jackson, man. And getting a job like that, man, that's a tough job to get, in my opinion, you know, being that it's a historical school.
Yeah.
But he done such a good job with Grand Blanc. I think it's well-deserved.
How long was he at Grand Blanc? Do you know, like, was he just one season?
Yeah.
I felt like it was like a, you know, quick transition.
1 year. Hey,
Transition.
that's a blessing, bro.
And I know they got dorms and stuff they're building up to kind of be on the St. Mary's tip.
Yep.
I got that from my insider. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, insider.
What's his name going to still be at Catholic Central, right? The little guard, what's his name?
You know his name? You know his name? You Chinna Amine.
I had talked to Tawan Porter before he started this season, and Tawan was talking to me, and he was telling me, like, how hard it is to get kids to, like, listen to him and, you know, get them to do the right things to become better players and shit like that. And that hit me because I'm like, Tawan, they don't know who you is?
See?
You know what I'm saying? You listen to, like, Tawan Porter is one of the all-time greats. Like, he went to college, did his thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes they don't really know, like, what goes into making the NBA or not. It wasn't because he wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes the messages they don't really just hear. Yeah. And the reason why I'm saying that is just because, like, you know, Torrey Jackson going from Grand Blanc to Catholic Central and having the chance to coach Achene Amine. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, you killed it, bro.
Achene Amine.
No,
you know
almost.
Who I think has a lot of potential as a guard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and I think he can really develop players. You know what I'm saying? Like, Torrey Jackson is one of the all-time greats too. Like, he killed in Michigan, went to Notre Dame, had a great career at Notre Dame. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, to have these coaches or these former players become coaches,
coming back,
blood in the coach game, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, we
I got gray hairs, bro. I'm getting some gray hairs in my bro. It's stressing me out. But we getting them right though.
You got to get on your Phil Jackson, that Zemo, man. Burn that sage,
bro. It's like, bro. That's why I salute Torrey, like, because, like Joe said, it's and TP telling the truth, bro. It's hard connecting with some of the kids, bro. And I know for me, I'm trying to find a balance on, like, connecting and teaching at the same time, because it's like, yo, you want to kind of get them to understand, like, yo, hey, you got to move with a sense of urgency. But sometimes you get on them, they think you trying to cramp their style up. You know what I'm saying? So it's a battle, but the ones that connect, I mean, that's why, you know what I'm saying, you deserve the salutes, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so Trevor Smith, 6'8" big fella from Okemos. is transferring down here to Brother Rice. You know, so he's filling a void, I'd say. And, you know, I feel like Warren Marshall and him, I want to see the ball in Warren Marshall's hands a lot more. And I know they got a guard that was on the bench this year. I don't know if he's coming back. Was a sophomore. Now he's going to his junior season.
Who, David Williams?
Yeah,
Hey.
number 20, I feel
Hey.
I seen him. I was like, yo, he all right.
He's
I
straight.
seen him. He came to the
Him,
open.
Warren, and Trevor, like, that ain't bad.
All right, I know we're talking about Trevor Smith. I don't want to get too far away for that. My bad. But I think that's like you said, that's a good pickup for them. You know, adding on to what they already got coming back.
It's going to be a totally different team.
Totally different team, bro. Like
I want to see what Palmer do with that. You know what
I think he got some pieces, bro. Like David Williams, he came to one of our open runs, and he stood, bro, by far the best player.
Okay.
Like strong guard, good at using his body getting to the basket.
What
nice
about
shot.
number 4? Remember number 4? You know what I'm saying? He was kind of skinny though, but he was getting work done. He was in there offensive rebounding.
For the rebound, yeah.
He was killing, man. I think he coming back.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be tough for Brother Rice. I mean, it's exciting, but it's gonna be tough just because
Same area.
it's a totally different team, but they're gonna have all the expectation.
Yeah.
Especially since Warren played as good as he did, had a coming out party
For sure.
towards the end of the season. So it's like, man,
I think he gonna live up to them expectations though, because it's like right now he in the same situation in EYBL, so he ain't gonna really have to reign to his own squad till he come back. So it's like, nah, I'm back. It's on. We done talked about high school enough. Let's get into these pros, man. Now, before we get into the playoffs, we recently had the draft lottery come up. So with the draft lottery, of course, the Detroit Pistons, the Houston Rockets, and the San Antonio Spurs all had a 14% chance of winning the draft lottery. So anyways, long story short, Spurs got the number 1 pick. Number 2 pick goes to the Charlotte Hornets. Number 3 goes to the Portland Trail Blazers, who snuck in the top 5. Number 4 goes to the Houston Rockets. And we get the number 5 pick after only winning 17 games. Now, here at No Blood, No Foul,
we called it.
we called it. We knew. Adam Silver, you not low, bro. We know what you on, dog. You feel me?
We digging up the film on that
You know what I'm
one.
saying? We got Pop. We got Tim Duncan there to, get a young boy tutelage.
We
We
can't.
got Tony
knew it
Parker
was happening.
translating for the
His
fam-
favorite
man, come on,
squad.
man.
So look, his favorite squad was what? The Spurs. Since a youngin. What was Brian's favorite squad as a youngin?
I don't know. Brian be
Cavs.
lying. We don't know what.
Brian wanted to play in Cleveland. He got to play in Cleveland. I feel like when you got to that number 1 career
Derrick Rose
changing,
from Chicago played in Chicago.
go to Chicago. Oh, that's another one, man. Come on. So I think it's obvious. The books is cooked. What y'all think, man?
Man, I think I can't blame Adam Silver, man. It's like it's business.
Good business.
You know what I'm saying? If
Good
you got
business.
a once in a lifetime player like that, you want to send him to a place where he can be successful. You know what I'm
San
saying?
Antonio, not Houston.
San Antonio, not Houston.
Right.
San Antonio, not Detroit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
what it
I
is.
mean, you can't hate on that, bro. Like, I think he going to a lot of foreigners that had so much success in San Antonio, from Duncan to Tony Parker,
Boris Diaw, another Frenchman.
Manny, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then Pop put out the little hint. He was talking about retirement, but he said, I might retire unless we get the number 1 pick, and then they get it. Like, come on, bruh.
Tim Duncan there to kind of, coach him along the way to.
But I do think Detroit had a chance, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do think they had a chance. I think with the
You
city,
think the ping pong balls? Oh, you mean had a chance to?
like, we
a
know
good spot for
the ping
Okay.
pong balls. It don't got nothing to do with that. We
Okay,
know
right.
that for sure.
Exactly. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think when it comes to, like, a reemergent city and them picking a place where
This the best fit to me. As well.
it's one of them. You know what I'm saying? But how can you give us the number 1 pick when we ain't even got our head coach yet? They're not gonna send him to somewhere that they ain't got a coach yet, and you know what I'm saying?
Like we're gonna try to get Monty. They said we're gonna try to get Monty Williams if we get the number 1 pick.
I'm not sending my number. I'm not. If I'm a businessman, would you do it?
Nah.
Hell no.
If I'm Adam Silver, no. What's your thoughts, Jay? What you think about the Spurs getting him?
It was an episode of the Boondocks when they had to do acting like Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
And said, "Is this it? Is this what I got all those whoopings for?" And that's what I feel like with us, bro. Like, is this what we took all the whoopings for, bro? Is that like, is this it
pick.
to get the number? Man, it's
They
for me,
penalize us,
it's
bro.
like it's stupid. It's stupid. We should have let our young guys get some, rep.
Yeah.
Like, so now we here with the 5th pick. You know what I'm saying?
That's our worst possible scenario.
What do we do now?
We bringing that 5th pick into chaos. Like who do we pick? First of all, who do we pick at 5?
We got some options with the twins. I don't think Brandon Miller slips. I don't think Scoot slips. Nothing like that. I've been seeing the cat from Houston. It's just I wouldn't mind packaging the pick and getting some veteran help in here. I wouldn't mind trying to trade up to get a Brandon Miller. I think Troy gonna be creative. That's what I do think. But
I mean, bro, all right, that's tough, bro. Like one of my homies was talking about the twins.
which one you like better?
I like the one that's more of a slasher. I think that's Sar.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a little bit more. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody I like, and it's a sleeper, and I don't know who gonna get him.
Mm-hmm.
Keontae George from I believe Baylor. He a problem.
Mm-hmm.
They saying he projected lottery. They say his stock going up. I saw him a couple times. I like him, but I know he kind of similar to Cade and Jaden as far as like needing that ball in his hand.
He a light-skinned shooter.
He can shoot. He crafty, bro.
There's somebody killing in the combine right now. I think that's
he is killing in the combine right now. Yeah, he killing in the combine right now.
Killing, bro. Where he like projected around 10, 12, we might like go down.
I don't know. They just said lottery, but they said the stock rising.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean lottery 14. So I mean it could. I don't know.
Got you.
What you think we should do, Joe? Like I mean, would you be mad at us packaging it and getting some vets in here, or you think we need to go see what type of talent out there?
Bro, these guys in lost me, man. You know, I'm not gonna even lie, bro. Like, yeah, because it went from we rebuild into we trying to win to we rebuild into this number 5 pick is like what we gonna do? Like, we gotta see. First of all, is it still Cade's team? Who team is it?
Gotta be.
It gotta be, right?
Gotta be Cade squad or else.
So you got Cade, Jaden. You know, I heard they're not too high on what's his name?
James Wiseman.
James Wiseman.
Is it not too high on him?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Inside source. Okay.
I ain't gonna say that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think
But
the
Jalen
thing is,
Duran, so he's so productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Jalen.
Gotta
I
be,
love
yeah.
Jalen Duran.
That's a bright side.
I think we got a lot of good pieces. We just don't have no leadership.
Now Kevin Ollie, and
Now, if we get Kevin Ollie, I'm rocking.
But what
Y'all
about
want Kevin
Jaren
Ollie here?
Collins?
Yes.
They said it's Kevin Ollie or Jaren Collins. Oh yeah, that Jaren Collins ain't gonna be a good look, dog. He don't fit with the city, man.
Which one is Jaren Collins?
I don't want Jaren Collins, man. They said one of the assistants, I think Lee Smith or something like that from the Bucks.
Why don't we get Mark Jackson, man?
He interviewing with the Bucks. I don't know.
I think he gonna get that job. I think Giannis like Mark Jackson, bro.
I hope he get that.
I hope he get it, bro.
Yo,
It's a lot
sure.
of coach movement.
it's a lot of coach movement, man.
But who you rather have though, Jaren or Kevin Ollie first before we get into the coaches?
If it's between them two, give me Kevin Ollie.
Easy,
Kevin
right?
Ollie, yeah.
Same here.
I was surprised that UConn.
I like Mark Jackson, though, for real, over both of them.
No, I mean I'm with you on that, but I just feel like
Mark want to go with
Mark helped me personally. I feel like he helped Clay and Steph get that confidence, bro.
He did.
See, I think he could do the same thing with like Giannis got confidence, but I think he could turn them up.
But what you were saying about leadership is a fact, bro. We ain't got no coaching. I don't know the future. I don't know what it's gonna be. I just think like I said, we package this pick, either move up or get a vet.
Are y'all Like, do y'all think Nick Nurse is gonna land somewhere and make an impact on somebody's team? I don't think Nick Nurse would be a good fit for Detroit, but I'm just saying in general,
like on a
anywhere in
good
the
team or
NBA. Do
something.
you think he can end up somewhere and make an impact? Because I think Nick Nurse is a good coach.
I like Nick Nurse too.
I like Nick Nurse.
I don't know if I like him or don't like him. I ain't really heard like players talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Enough. And from what I've seen, like I felt like he had Kawhi. You know what I'm saying?
I like his defensive schemes though. Like I like he a good coach, bro. I
But
rock with him.
even when you got somebody like Kawhi or whatever, you gotta know how to let them play.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with the things that you're demanding,
Yeah.
also let them play.
Got
And
you.
that's what coaching is. I think sometimes coaches get too wrapped up in what they want that they don't really see what they players offer and what their strengths
that's
is.
a fact.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
So in the NBA, I think that's the my favorite coach in the NBA right now is Mike Malone. Like that's my favorite coach in the NBA,
Bro.
right now.
I like
And-
his vibes for sure.
Yeah, and just because if you just look at the Denver Nuggets, he had to have vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Nikola, he was a second round pick. Right. He let him bring the ball up and make decision. With Murray, he let him be a point guard when people were saying he was a 2 guard.
Right.
Kept him a Porter. You know what I'm saying?
He came out and said something recently, bro. He was talking about like when Jamal Murray got hurt. And Jamal Murray kept talking about he thought they was gonna trade him and all this. Man, Mike Malone, like, man, but hell no. Like, bro, we with you. We know what you can do. Like, we're gonna wait for you to get healthy, bro, and get back to being you. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that, like, that type of loyalty, that's rare. You know what I'm saying? Most people looking to move on to the next person or whatnot, but
I feel like we're cooking right now. I feel like we're cooking. It's getting good. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because as we watch the Heat game, bro, we watching the Heat in Boston. The Miami Heat organization, Pat Riley, they have vision.
That's like 83. They up 30.
Yeah. They got vision. You know what I'm saying? They out there with Jimmy Butler, who the Sixers didn't want to pay and other teams got rid of. And they out with a lot of players. They out there with a lot of players that wasn't even drafted.
Gabe Vincent,
You know what I'm saying?
Max Struss, all of them.
You know what I'm saying? And they're on their way to the finals. So now that gives no excuses to no other organization.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they got a well-known culture.
exactly.
It's a well-known culture. Our practice is
Exactly.
going to be hard. It's going to be tough here, that whole body fat stuff. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm saying? And you look at it, it's like, okay, now the Pistons, we don't got no excuses. They didn't, you know what I'm saying? They don't have no, like, Jimmy wasn't even a lottery pick, I don't even think. I think he was first round, but I don't think he was lottery.
But talking about Jimmy, he comes from a good lineage. Now, I don't know if you heard the rumors, people, but there's some rumors that Michael Jordan had a little love baby out there in Texas, you know, around the time Jimmy was born. And, you know, Jimmy dad left a nice little lump sum and wanted to protect his name. I thought it was all cap until this playoff run. Though. You looking like Jimmy Jordan, bro. Let's talk about the Miami Heat. I know Jay been calling them all season. You love the Miami Heat. You
I do not like the Miami.
I
know, my bad.
I
know you. That's what I know.
I
That's why
respect
said it
the
like
Miami
that.
Heat, man. Like,
But no, you
but I'm
ain't, you ain't
shocked
been
by
feeling
this.
since
I'm
the
shocked
bubble.
by it.
Yeah.
Caleb Martin, I feel like is
Going
going. We talked about him last episode, bro. We was talking about like how good he had been playing in this series. I'm shocked, bro. Like, they took the heart out of Boston, bro. And
How about with his career high?
yeah,
You
it's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Right.
But that low key can segue right into, is it a power struggle, like what you was talking about, the power struggle in Boston?
Hey man, talk about it.
I
'cause
think it's a lot, bro.
power struggle and coaching.
Power struggle, coaching. They lost their coach.
And then Missoula, we seen when he slammed that damn clipboard down, they wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? They was not feeling that because, bro, we the same age. You better pick that clipboard up. You know what I mean? So
They gonna really, like, Boston, the Boston Celtics organization is gonna regret. They gonna regret
Regret what?
losing Ime Udoka, bro. Like, they gonna really regret it. I don't know what Udoka got up his sleeve. He got an ace up his sleeve for taking that Houston job. I don't know what the play is.
talk about with, James Harden.
I don't know what the
Somebody
play is,
else,
but he
right.
got an ace up his sleeve, bro.
I feel like Boston is close to fumbling this bad. I feel like the right coach can figure it out between him and Jaylen Brown. But that power struggle, I feel like Jaylen Brown feel like y'all feel like he better than Jason Tatum. And I feel like Jason Tatum feel like I feel he better than Jaylen Brown. This is my squad. It's been my squad. It's going to stay my squad.
Yeah.
So it's
but the thing is, observing them two, they don't really be getting into it like that.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's fixable, you think?
I don't know if it's fixable now. I think just for a lot of the time, they just didn't give Jaylen Brown the credit for what he was doing too. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they really be into it like I'm better than you. No, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
That's
think,
just for us to talk about.
Yeah, I don't really think because I seen them handle that situation to the best of their ability, like just superb. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just think they didn't know how to handle their talent. You know what I'm saying? Or the media gets into it too. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, and I'm all for letting cats hoop. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But players of this caliber, bro, I just don't I know Joe Mazzulla always talking about he got like a freelance offense, just like read and react type shit. Right. I be feeling like sometimes, man, some of them players don't need that freedom because some of them.
Got you.
Like
Marcus Smart.
No, you right.
Come on, man.
You right,
and
bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's no way we in the clutch and we running our offense through him. Like, he is a role player right now, bro. He don't need to have the ball in his hand like that. And I think that's where they running it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no leadership. It need to be some type of structure when it comes to that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think he out of here, bro.
Who?
Mazzulla and maybe Smart as well.
How did they get Mazzulla? Mazzulla was just like he stepped up, right?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. It was interim,
yeah.
And then he became and like with Monty Williams on the floor, Budenholzer. You know what I'm saying?
They didn't make a good effort at doing that.
I think that's Brad Stevens, yes, man. Just my opinion.
But that's his extension of him.
Exactly. Yep. I think that's what it is, bro. I honestly think because it wasn't no process of them going through coaches.
They didn't.
And then in game 2, Grant Williams, if I'm coaching him, if you coaching Grant Williams, you see him barking at Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler ain't, he ain't been having the best
I like that
day.
though. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't about to say, hey, don't talk to him.
You did.
I ain't gonna say, hey, leave him alone.
You ain't gonna ease him up. You just gonna let him go
I like
at
that.
it.
I ain't gonna.
That head to head, that turned Jimmy up.
But Grant Williams played good last game.
Even after that.
He played good. You know what I'm saying? That's just Jimmy was gonna turn up regardless of what Grant Williams said or not, bro. Like that's what he been doing the whole playoffs.
You're not with the whole poking the bear. You like, hey,
poking the bear, man.
The thing is, I think it go back to what Blood said. When it come down to the playoffs, it come down to the team capitalizing on the possessions the most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if the ball ain't in your best player's hands the majority of the time, you're not gonna win. That's why Butler, like when it come down to Butler, like he's making most of the plays. He's setting the tone. You know what I'm saying? He passing
good
to
or
the right
bad
place.
shot. He's saying it like, my squad is, they want it in my hands. But what I will say about Grant Williams, what I didn't like, is the fact that he's like, I got Jimmy. They showed it on the bench. He's like, I got Jimmy.
Yeah.
He stayed on Jimmy, and Jimmy was getting buckets. I felt like a better defender should have switched to Jimmy, and that's on coaching.
I ain't gonna lie. I think it would have happened to anybody.
Possibly, but I want Tatum or Jaylen Brown on him.
That's what I'm saying. So if you Jaylen Brown, that should have been Jaylen Brown or Tatum doing what Grant Williams doing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like they supposed to be the ones talking about, yo, I got Jimmy.
That's what I want. That's what I prefer.
But I'm with Grant Williams just being a man enough to I'm stepping up and doing it, taking on the challenge, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for Grant Williams, bro.
I'm not mad at him because he hit that left lay, some shots. He got a dunk after that, so it wasn't like he was quiet.
We got to talk more about what Jimmy is doing, bro.
Jimmy buckets is crazy.
I don't even get it. I'm not gonna even lie. I don't even get it. We talked about it. I was like, bro, that Miami team. I said, that Miami team is horrible.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I thought that was over when they lost to the Hawks, bro. I was like, over.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way they about to do anything.
Then they snuck in the playoffs because Max Strus had like 7 threes.
Who did they beat in the play-in to get in the playoffs?
Chicago. They won twice. Right?
Yeah. Oh man.
Then they won twice, or they lost the first one and then won. They lost to Atlanta or something.
They did something, bro. I don't even know how they
lost to Atlanta. Then they ended up beating
Chicago.
I think they only needed one game.
Right. So I just got to show you, bro. What Jimmy doing is extraordinary.
For sure.
About timing too, bro. Like timing, bro. Like making
Giannis
sure you're
being
clicking
hurt?
at the right time. Yeah, but the timing of a like this is a new day and age. Like even with the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, making it to the conference finals, like and beating. I don't know, man. It's just wild.
Well, let's transition to the Lakers. We done kind of covered the Heat and the Celtics enough for now.
The Lakers wasn't supposed to beat the Warriors.
Or the Grizz.
That Draymond, LeBron let Draymond let LeBron finesse him out of his finesse.
Tell me how. Tell me how, fellas. Explain.
Just, I mean,
It's being buddy. What? Talk to me.
I think Draymond.
Because they did embrace, for a while.
Draymond lost his edge with LeBron by becoming so close with LeBron.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You can say when we get on the court, it's all business. You can say all that, but people who played before, bro, that uncomfortability of not really knowing where somebody else stands holds some weight. When you start hanging around him and sounding to his agency, and if you do that, you got to at least when you step on that court, let your teammates know this.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in the last series, you stumped on somebody else's back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you saying on some Kobe, Paul Gasol, Olympics, run through him right quick.
That's why Kobe did that.
Yeah.
For real. I'm gonna let you know that this, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't with him right now.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Dog, like even the shit where the Bron coming to the bench talking to Draymond while he on the like that I don't fuck with, bro. It's just some shit that like I feel like Bron do that, and I think that's why, in my opinion, sometimes when like Kawhi, he always got to get the best of Kawhi because he don't know Kawhi.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and that's what I think Kawhi got an advantage with a lot of a lot of people don't know him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You don't know it piss Kawhi off. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? What he be doing in the offseason, dog? That's like, oh man, that's.
So you feel like Bron won the chess game? But
hell yeah. Brown put in that work all the way back to the wedding when he went to the wedding. He was putting that
right.
He was
to get
putting
the
that,
invite. He was
you
putting
know
that
what
work.
I'm saying? Like, bro, like.
So it's obvious Bron don't know Jokic then, because Jokic doing work.
You don't know him.
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know him.
Jokic is
He ain't going to see the horses in Serbia, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
So with this Denver Nuggets Lakers series,
I just can't expect him
blame it
to
on him to win it.
To even not get swept. Like, what, he gonna come out here and get 40, 50?
I ain't gonna lie, man. It's real hard watching LeBron right now.
Why?
Like, when you get older, bro, like, certain shit you can't do no more.
Yeah.
And, like, that first step, Bron always been like a real first step. Dude, he had a powerful first step. Go, pop.
Boom.
And then that fight for space, that battle downhill, he not getting that advantage like he used to have, bro. Like, Cass is really, like, kind of chesting him up and shit like that. And it's hard, bro. I'm like, damn, like, bro, this 20th year, like, Father Time, undefeated, he looked good, but, you know what I'm saying? I could tell, like, this every other day.
He need a little help.
He needs some help for sure.
I put up their roster. I put up their roster and just looked at it from top to bottom. It's not really that good, bro.
He getting a lot done with a little. He got AD, and AD so off and on.
Yeah,
if he had a Kyrie, somebody to be that primary ball handler where Bron could take a step back.
I ain't gonna lie, that roster is. Ooh.
So what does that say about D'Angelo Russell?
That's saying that he's getting outplayed by Bruce, by Big Bruce. On defense, locking up.
But what's his tier? Because I always wondered this. Like, this was
tier 2 to 3.
Tier 2, tier 3?
Tier 3.
Let's talk about his situation, though. I'm not really giving nobody, like, excuses or nothing. But he came to L.A. towards the end of the season. He helped bring them to the playoffs.
Helped get them through the playoffs,
helped get through the playoffs. Now they in the Western Conference Finals. And they expecting more. Not saying he can't give more, but it's like the pressure and like, what is he really supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? They brought Kyrie to one of the playoffs series to let him know, like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm coming for that spot. That's
you
mine.
know what I'm saying? So it's like
Schroeder getting a lot of minutes over him. Then you got
it's like, bro, as a player, that gets difficult when you can't really
sure.
get your rhythm. Yeah. You know, they giving it to Reeves. They love Reeves. You know what I'm saying? When you play good, they don't really give you that much credit.
Yeah. Damn, bro. I feel you. Y'all putting it in a different perspective for me. I thought I looked at him like D'Angelo Russell is a talent.
Yeah.
I think he can really hoop.
Yeah.
So, but it's just like, now I'm starting to get question marks because like Westbrook wasn't able to be who he was, and then Russell really not been able to be really who he is as a combo guard. So it's just a tough situation, bro.
It's
playing with Brian.
It's not only that. I'm not gonna put it all on Brian. It's a difference between playing for the Lakers, Boston, you know them
versus Minnesota
or Denver.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even if like they won a championship a couple years ago, even though some people say the bubble ain't this, they already like Toronto still living off of that championship Kawhi gave them.
For sure.
They ain't tripping. The Lakers organization is tripping.
Yeah, they need another one.
They already looking for the next one and the next one after that.
Yeah. So this is my question to y'all. I feel like Brian is good enough to contribute next season in a lesser role with a star player on the squad along with him and AD. Yeah. Do y'all feel the same way, or is it over?
Yeah. They need Kyrie.
Okay. Where you at?
They looking at Kyrie or
somebody
or Dame. Dame been doing some cryptic.
I said we gotta talk about that because we talk about the fans signing the petition, bro. We gonna get to that.
Let's get to it right now.
No, but I do think if they get one more piece to add along with him and AD,
and Brian can be effective.
Yeah, I think Brian's still drawing too. I was watching it. I'm like, he always drawing too.
He's still good, dog.
He just don't have as good. He just don't have enough energy to.
He needs somebody
go get 50 or 40.
He used to do all the time.
Yeah, he just needs a little.
He needs somebody to be Embiid, and he could be Harden.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. But they gotta get
supposed to be AD.
They need some lasers over there, bro. Like Bron needs shooters. He need niggas that's gonna knock. Like he need players that's gonna knock that shot down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And space the floor off of him. That's what he need.
So Nuggets, Miami Heat. Who y'all got?
I gotta go Nuggets, man. I have to. Like, I can't expect
Jimmy to go get it.
Jimmy to go get the championship with that, bro. Like, bro, I don't even know how this.
Nuggets in what?
5.
Nuggets in 5.
6. No, I want to 6. I want to say 6.
Jay, where you at, dog?
Man, the way they beating Boston, bro, I'm scared. Right now, dog.
Who you got?
I don't know, bro. I'm really trying to think about this right now. Like Bam playing inspired basketball, bro.
Bam
like
playing really well.
He's playing
really well.
Every 50-50 ball. I'm rebounding.
I don't think Bam won it in the Jokic though.
They're gonna put Zeller.
Jokic looking different right now.
They're gonna throw Zeller on Jokic.
So like I say Jokic wins that.
Kevin Love.
No, listen, Jokic wins that matchup, right? So now it's like, who win that next matchup though? Butler or Murray? Who you rather have right now?
Butler over anybody right now.
Man,
Jimmy Jordan.
Don't sleep on Murray, bro.
Did you, hold on,
Do
bro.
not sleep on Murray. I think
Murray
everybody sleep on Murray. Like I was having an argument with my brothers about Murray because everybody call him Bubble Murray, but even before the bubble, when he got into the playoffs and he played against Dame. He was putting up 30s. You know what I'm saying? Like, what he's doing is not getting enough credit. Like, bro, he's one of the most talented guards in the league, period.
On, bro. Like, and, bro, shout out Security D, bro. We was talking about this, like, months ago. He asked me a question, like who game – he was asking, like, if my son could have anybody game, who game would I pick? Yeah. I said Jamal Murray just off the strength of I like the way he scored the basketball, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, he could post up, he shoot threes. He got huge hands to get to the basket, bro. Finish well. Great.
Right,
he's elite in the pick and roll, bro. Elite, dog. Elite. So, like, that first quarter he had last game, I was impressed. Like, the way he was posting Schroeder up, hitting that fade, getting to his 3-ball, bro. Like, he a bucket, bro.
Unstoppable.
He a bucket.
He was unstoppable and had an ear infection. Not that it made anything, yeah.
So you say who you taking? You say you taking Jimmy in that one?
I ain't say that.
No, you said Jimmy over everybody.
I said Jimmy Jordan going crazy over everybody right now. I'm talking about just as a player. What player? He's the MVP of the playoffs right now. Nobody's bringing it like Jimmy's bringing it right now. Nobody. Not Jamal, not Jokic. They're a collective. This nigga is getting it done. Bro. With that said, Nuggets in 6. I really want to pick like Jimmy just to be like smart if they win. But I think
because both of these teams on some I told you so type
Nuggets, they look
underdog type. But I feel
the
like
Nuggets
the Nuggets is a great team.
Them extra passes they making, that's all I care about. Because the Lakers fighting back and they up. They was up. They fought back. 12, 13-0 run, bro.
Yeah. But I don't think you're not gonna sneak Mike Malone. I think he's a great coach. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
All that. He wildin'. He talking his talk.
He talking that.
Hey, before we move on to something else, I want to move on because I feel like we forgot to talk about Imani Bates in the draft combine.
Oh, we did, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Imani was doing work in the combine. I watched a little 16, 17-minute clip of him shooting around, doing them little drills. He was efficient, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like he creeping up in that draft. What y'all think about Imani? Y'all see them clips?
No, I mean, I don't know how to judge if he creeping up. I hope he creeping up. You know what I'm saying? Because he's an obvious talent. He's an obvious lottery pick without all the stuff that they bring up. You know what I'm saying? Right. But let's talk about that for real. Like,
he looking good.
Go ahead. Talk about it, Blood.
Well, I like what I saw from the games at the combine. He shot pretty well. In the games, his shot looked good.
Shot was snapping on all them drills, snapping.
He looked confident. But I'm talking about in the games though, that when they were scrimmaging.
Yeah, he was getting to his buckets.
He was getting to his shot, bro. He looked pretty good.
He wasn't looking for the open man. I can tell you that right now. He was going for buckets.
I'm just trying to. I just feel like somebody is gonna be rewarded if they take the gamble and let him let him play.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not saying like right away. But I'm just like, yo.
If you get the right
spot development, I think he'll be straight.
Man,
I'm gonna go here with this, bro. I'm coming out of left field with this, bro.
What's up?
What black man is gonna stick up for Imani Bates? What black coach is gonna stick up for Imani Bates?
Chauncey. Chauncey.
Go to Houston.
He's second chances.
And the reason I say this, you know what I'm saying, because with all that's going on in the landscape of the NBA basketball, with Ja Morant, you know, flashing the gun for the second time in 2 months, you know what I'm saying, the NBA is on high alert with bringing situations in on that.
Yeah.
But I say, what black man is gonna speak up for Imani Bates, bro? Like,
gotta be one.
You know what I'm saying, like. And I'm gonna just talk a little bit about myself, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm from a 2-parent household, mother and father. You know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Even with that, my father set me down, put a gun in my hand, and said, "You gotta be crazier than these motherfuckers." That's just where we from.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's just where we from, just dealing with, you know what I'm saying, walking out the house every day don't know what on. You know what I'm saying? Imani Bates was caught with a gun. He wasn't flashing it. He wasn't. It was, you know what I'm saying? And maybe he could have been smarter, maybe whatever. But we not going to say this is the same situation as Ja Morant.
No,
totally different.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally different from Brandon Miller as well.
Exactly.
You know
totally different. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying what black man, like, you know what I'm saying? Because we know how the NBA is.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of talk. It's a bunch of shit that's spread around that could either ruin you or uplift you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And who is going to sit up here and say, like, dog, this is a 19, 20-year-old kid. He made a mistake, blah, blah, blah. But we all, Doc Rivers, you from that.
Mm-hmm.
You from Chicago. A lot of y'all from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying that for real.
And I think that there are like execs or it got to be somebody out there that realize that part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it never get brought up in the media, ever. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody going to recognize that part and take that chance. And I think, like I said, it's going to be a big reward in that because I feel like we know that he really a lottery. He really a lottery
really
pick.
like that.
He really a lottery pick.
It's the right situation. That's all I care about.
But he just need that opportunity. You know
He
what I
gonna
mean?
get
He
it.
gonna get it. He'll get
It's
it.
gonna be better
sure.
off for him, I feel like, in the long run, because he gonna get to that team that needs him that he might fit in on a playoff squad.
What would y'all like to see him?
I know you said Dallas last time we asked.
Oh, yeah.
I did say Dallas.
You said Dallas.
Yeah.
I was saying San Antonio playing around, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be mad, bro. Like, I feel like that's a situation where it can make or break them. Like, I think, like, Miami, the Knicks, like, teams with coaches like that, Tibbs and Spo, they got cultures that's going to hold you accountable. If he do well in that situation, I feel like it can be good for him.
Right.
But even with, like with the Kings, like Mike Brown, I think would be a good look. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Willie Green down with the Pelicans.
I would love to see that. I would love to see him in New Orleans.
A couple situations that's straight. Like,
I would love to see him
that
in New
Pelicans
Orleans.
look would be straight because, like, Herbert got all the defense, so it's like
Any team, bro. We just did y'all see
a lot of teams.
Yeah, did y'all see the clip with Paul George and DeMar DeRozan talking about like
a bunch of players. It ain't.
It ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I think the NBA right now, y'all missing talent. Y'all missing good players. Yeah. So for me to sit up here and say only certain teams, every team needs them.
Yeah, bro. No, for sure.
Because they said it's about 100 players that don't need to be in the NBA. I think it's more like 200. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing, bro.
Damn.
He said 200, Joe?
200.
So
I be looking at whole teams that like, no, that team should be in the D League, bro. Like,
damn.
For real, bro. Be crazy.
All right, man. So look, before we get out of here, I want to talk about Ja a little bit more because I feel like it's like I'm saying a lot of people crucify him. Remember, he's 23. He in Tennessee. It's legal to open carry. And I know y'all seen J.J. Redick yelling on TV, talk about the senator or the congressman or whatever, sending out pics with everybody holding an AR-15. But, like, you know, I get this ain't that, but what should be the punishment handed down to him? And what would you, like, say to Ja if he was his big homie?
Let Blood go first. I can go so many ways with
Yeah, right.
you know what I'm saying?
What would I say if I was his big homie? I mean,
With that, and what should the suspension be as well?
I mean, like I know he a figure in the NBA. Like I know he's one of the candidates to be the face of the league. You know what I'm saying?
Him, Luka, and all them.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna say that. I mean, it got to be some type of punishment. I don't think it need to be crazy or nothing, but it got to be something because just to say that you did it, in my opinion, you know what I mean, the first time it happened. This situation, though, like, I really don't – it's like it's hard for me to blame Ja because if you know what the vibes are, why – if you was homie, why you even going live if you know what the vibes are? You know what it is. You know what we on.
That's a great point.
The gun
That's
wasn't
a great point.
out at first.
That's a great point.
The gun was not out at first. They was going live, turning up to Young Boy, and then the gun came out. His boy looked at him, seen the gun, gave a quick little thing, and came right back. And that 1 second is what they screenshot and saying Ja flashing the gun.
Yeah,
so
but
it's on Ja and his boy because you seen because Ja also seen him going live. Why would you pull the strap out?
I mean, I think a lot like I seen a lot of people talk about this. A lot of people have opinions on this, and it's like I got experience on this. Not to that, but it's like a lot of people, like the average person, doesn't understand like once you go to the NBA and your life change and now you got millions of dollars. In his case, hundreds of millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? I seen people blame it on like his father or blame it on his friends or whatever, but it's like when someone gets that much of a bag and then now they're a young man, you know, I don't know what his father's doing. I don't know what his friends doing, and I'm not going to put it on them. But I know how hard it is to talk to a person that got that new bag.
Oh, for sure.
You can fight them. You could knock them out. You could, you know what I'm saying, tell them the right thing. But if they got their mind made up on some certain, it ain't nothing you could do.
Yeah,
You can only let life teach them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what I tell them, because of course I tell them like, yo, put it down, let's get the bag. But once you got a certain amount of money,
yeah,
it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? For Ja, it's about other things. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about other things that's deeper. That is like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it may seem stupid, like, yo, because I see a lot of people say, yo, you ain't from that. Why the you doing that?
I don't like when they say that.
Yeah, but it's like, of course, you're gonna want to prove that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but that's real.
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
Like,
because that's yo.
Like, you ain't about that. You ain't about that life. You
the
can't,
more you say you ain't,
It's
the
like,
more
you
we
don't
say
even know
he
me,
ain't
bro.
about
Yeah,
that,
it's
he
like-
gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The more you say that, he gonna do
falling
that.
for the
Exactly,
trap.
bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like, come on, man. And that's our culture in general. It's like,
Facts. That's
it's
it.
like
That's
where
it, bro.
where motherfuckers from you gonna test this shit, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Real
like I said earlier, I'm from a 2-parent household, but it's like, if a nigga, as a youngin', if a nigga come try to take my bike, you ain't gonna just keep coming take my bike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
all.
Like, what the fuck?
Because your pop's there. Your pop's
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
oh, no, that ain't going
And
down.
if I go
put it down.
and if I go into the house and I talk to my pops like, this just took my bike, or I talk to my grandma, she gonna be like,
Go get your
go
bike.
get
bro.
your
Go
bag.
get your bike.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. It's about
Like, come
being
on,
a
bro.
man,
Bro, like, you know.
Yeah, I ain't got no words of advice or wisdom for him, because I feel like you said, he a grown man. He 23. He got a crazy bag. He was turning up to that young boy. That young boy do make you go crazy sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I ain't never up the blicky, but I be with my nephews, and it's like, it might song come on, and you turning up. So it's like, I get where he coming from, but I just think it's like,
It was something
some
that
stupid to pull that strap out when you seen your boy on the live.
It
And
is.
he was on top of the car earlier in the driveway. You seen it.
It is stupid, bro. But you, like, just think of being 23 years old with 250,
Yeah,
all
whatever.
this. You know what I'm saying?
Cash.
It's-
untouchable. You untouchable.
And that is like, dog, like,
I don't know what I be on.
it's the off
be
off
worse.
season too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I don't want to get too deep, but like, blood, as far as like, you know, you played 10 plus years overseas, then you retire, and now you're trying to figure out, like, you know, how do you replace that energy that you used to put in basketball in life? You know what I'm saying? It's the same.
Yeah.
Even though he's still playing, it's the off season. It ain't the same. So he just, you know what I'm saying? He turned up, like,
Enjoying himself.
and you know what I'm saying? It is a drug. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it may seem like it's stupid, but it's like, it's hard to explain for somebody that hasn't experienced, like, waking up and having $200 million and nothing to fucking do.
Yeah, bro. Dog, look, I ain't gonna front, bro. Like, it was some good contracts I made, bro, at a certain point. And they come home in the summertime. All right, I already worked out, I already lifted.
Yeah.
Now what?
What the fuck am I about to do?
Right.
Bro.
Bro, I'm online buying the dumbest shit known to man, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to buy this motherfucker. Yeah, I got this muscle stimulator, baby.
Yeah.
Nigga, I spent $800 on that muscle stimulator. Use that shit for one summer. But it's like, bro, I understand, bro. Like, and people, like you said, Joe, a lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna understand.
They ain't gonna
you know what I'm
understand
saying?
it. Yeah.
It's easy to be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. It's
Yeah.
like,
Dog,
I think that's
tell you-
old people that don't understand.
No,
it's
everybody,
No, it's
bro.
everybody.
It's everybody, bro.
I tell you a situation with, like, me and my brothers. We was out this when we was living in LA. You know what I'm saying? We was living in LA, and like, we partying, like, we taking care of our business. We
Yeah.
working out. We doing all this, but we partying every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We waking up every day, and it's sunny outside.
Yeah.
Like, we've been doing this shit for months.
Yeah.
One day we wake up, bro. We open the blinds. We say, why the it's still sunny outside? It ain't gonna rain. It ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you know,
every day like this.
every day just,
beautiful.
you know, perfect, beautiful like this. Yeah. I need to go to home, and that was the best.
Phoenix,
and that was the best decision we made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, I got brothers. John don't got brothers. He the oldest, and he got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can check my brother. I can check my youngest brother. They can check me too. Yeah. You feel me? But when you out here alone, like, no, as much as his dad, we see him on TV and he be acting wild or whatever.
All them.
You may not know. He probably not even dead. Shut the fuck up.
All right, son, you got it.
Or you know what I'm saying? At some point, it's like, even if his dad didn't wild out and hit him, if he own that, he gonna be on that.
Ain't nobody trying to cut that source off. You feel what I'm saying? So majority of them, and this is in any majority of them cats gonna be yes man to what he's saying. Like, anything y'all want to do it's probably gonna be a yes, because like he that guy right now. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're not for him, bro.
Man,
they not for him. Like, that's all I can say.
I'm saying, like,
you don't got to be a yes man.
You don't got to, but
you ain't got to.
You don't got to. You most definitely don't got to.
You don't got to.
Yeah, you ain't got to. But at the same time, it's like, it don't even matter if you're not a yes man. If you tell a motherfucker what the he need to be on or whatever, and he not on that, ain't nothing you can do. You just got to let time. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It's been times when I had to tell my brother, and it's like he wasn't listening to me, and I'm like, dog, this for the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's like, I can tell him be on whatever I'm on, and then I just got to let time. I got to walk away and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I walk away and let it happen. You feel me?
I agree. I don't think it's nothing nobody can do except for Ja.
Except for Ja.
So, with that being said, what's the punishment? What's the over and under on 41 games? Over or under?
It got to be under, bro.
It got to be
I'm
under.
thinking like 20, 25. What y'all think? What y'all think Adam Silver going to do?
Like I said, anywhere from 16 to 24. I don't see no more than that. If there's anything more than that, bro, I'm gonna be like.
I'm thinking 20, 25 max.
But
that's
why?
A lot
but
of
like, why
too.
is he getting suspended though? I know, bro. I know.
Yeah.
But fam, like,
it's legal. He didn't do nothing illegal.
Yeah. And that's gonna be the wild, bro. That's gonna be the wild thing, because he ain't do nothing illegal.
But it's also the point of, the NBA is a business, and they want their players to look a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
In order for everybody to continue making money.
Yeah.
So I can't look at it as a racial thing either. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if we in this building, like, if I hire workers and they doing something that's not helping us make money in order for everybody to eat,
right?
Yeah.
I gotta let you go. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we can look at it a number of different ways, but it's like.
So what's fair? About 20, 25, 15?
I say no games. And that's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He got 8 the last time.
Yeah, I mean
8-0 ain't happening.
Yeah, it really comes down to job. What you want to be, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What you want to be?
Adam Silver gonna give him 25 to 40.
He gonna have to be. That's because everybody is saying it. And,
I think it's just excessive, though. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens.
But the way I look at it, I say it's not excessive if you really care about that man's life. If you're really doing it to save Ja,
Nike pulled his shoes too.
Nike pulled his shoes because the motherfuckers wasn't about to sell. It wasn't because they cared about Ja. It wasn't because they cared about Ja.
Them boys are straight, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you why they. Real reason I thought they took him down, bro. And I thought this was real whack on the behalf of Michael Wilbon. I was watching, I think it was NBA on ESPN or whatnot.
I can't stand Wilbon.
Michael Wilbon says the first thing they talk about the Ja situation is as soon as he speaks. Yeah, I would never buy my son any of the Ja Morant shoes. Reason being, situations like this, and this is like, boom, next day, Nike took them down. I swear, that's how it went. I'm just like, damn, bro, that quick. But I do feel like it's some type of karma though coming back from how Nike did Kyrie.
Yeah, it is that too.
Cause I really believe that.
It is that too.
Cause they did Kyrie wrong, bro.
Well, hopefully, Kyrie get his own situation going. Had them purple and yellow Saya collectives next season. You know what I'm saying? Well, any final words, man, before we get out of here? We got the Nuggets. What's up? What you doing, Jimmy?
I'm going with the Nuggets, bro. I'm going Jokic Murray.
Yeah, I think the Nuggets is just too deep. I gotta go with the Nuggets.
And this is why Jimmy's gonna win, because we all picking the Nuggets.
I know we've been wrong all
right.
yeah,
You
but
know what I'm saying?
I gotta go.
Jimmy win. I'm wearing the Jimmy Butler jersey.
For real.
That's Jimmy Jordan, man.
For
The
real.
rumor's true, man. Hey, man, well, let's go ahead and sign out, man. We got a big summer in front of us, man. A lot of open runs,
Shout out my guy, bro.
Shout out your guy, man. What's that?
My
Yeah,
guy,
tell me
this
what
my
that
guy,
is.
man. My guy Ty, man, hooked me up with this brand called Solitaire. Nice little shirt, man.
Hey, what up, Ty?
We need some of them mother.
Hey, what up, Ty?
It's
Holla at us,
summertime.
Ty.
I need
Get
some.
that
Shit.
I'm
Gang,
go
what you
time,
doing,
bro.
man?
But yeah, he got some heat over there, man. Y'all go check him out, man.
Any shout outs? Any love you want to give to to the streets? Fago the Ruler?
Not really.
Craig Cafe coming soon,
Craig
man.
Cafe. Yeah, Craig Cafe coming soon, man. That's it.
Get you
for
a
real.
latte, early in the
Yeah.
AM, man, the heart of the city.
They got what them lattes really missing, baby.
Yeah,
But look,
hey.
but look, I'll see you, Joe.
Hey,
Hey.
that was a little concoction right there, man. Hey, look, we tapping out, man. I'm Uncle Smooth, man. I got Fago, Joe, J Blood, and we out of here, man. No blood, no fire.
Let's go.
Athlazon, baby. Let's get it.